August 1976. The Korean Demilitarized Zone, the most heavily armed passive-aggressive strip of land on Earth. It's like if two X's built a yard fence out of landmines in rage. Now somewhere in the middle of all this Cold War tension is a tree. A big leafy poplar tree just minding its own damn business. But this tree, it's blocking the line of sight between two American guard posts, which is a huge problem when your whole job is to stare at North Korea and not blink first. So naturally the US says, let's just trim the thing. They send two officers with axes to do some casual Cold War gardening. And then, North Korea goes absolutely feral. A squad of North Korean soldiers shows up, yells a bunch of stuff, and then, I swear to God, they beat the two US officers to death. With their own axes. Because diplomacy is overrated and murder is apparently back in fashion. At this point, the US could have escalated. Instead they say, okay, fine, you don't like tree trimming? Cool. We'll just cut down the whole tree, with chainsaws and jets and 500 troops. Cue Operation Paul Bunyan. The most aggressively overcompensating landscaping job in human history. Here's what that looked like. 23 military vehicles roll in like it's Fast and Furious Arborist Drift. 2 platoons of fully armed US troops. Special forces in the trees, snipers locked in. Helicopters circling overhead. F-4 Phantoms flying in low just for intimidation points. Aircraft carriers offshore with bombers ready to go. All for a tree. And in the middle of this testosterone-fueled international staring contest, a handful of guys just quietly cutting down the tree with chainsaws. Just runk. No talking, no flinching, just pruning with extreme prejudice. The whole thing takes 42 minutes. They leave the stump, they don't clean up, because this was never about forestry. This was a message. In North Korea, they said nothing. They just stood there, stunned, like they just got grounded by their dad in front of their friends. In the end, Operation Paul Bunyan worked. No war, no nukes, just one tree destroyed in the most militarized lumberjack cosplay of all time. So yeah, we were one misstep away from nuclear winter, because of a poplar. Cold War diplomacy, baby, where sometimes you gotta bring a chainsaw to a gunfight.